gotta be more. That's Baltimore for all them haters. Two fat guys. No more waiting. Two fat guys. Podcast. Talk for all them haters. Two fat guys. No more waiting. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Oh, y'all thought it was over, huh? Hey, Crazy. Hey, Dan, come tell us.
Talk your talk, man. Talk your talk, brother.
I got something I gotta say. Say it loud. Hey, yo, worldwide exclusive. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Yeah. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast.
All ages, Super Worldwide Association with ranking you season 3 of She-Nags-Agains host the Crazy Travel. Here is Dear Charles and the season 3 of She-Nags Podcast. We are back. We are back. We are back. Dude, now, yo, season 3, we starting off already. New theme song, new campaign screen. Hey, yo, what's good, man? What's good? What's really good right now? Season 3.
Man, I'm hyped up. It's been long and highly anticipated. Season 3 is here. We are here. I'm ready to get these shenanigans started with this episode. We've been picking this episode up for almost about 6 months. So
What?
it's finally here. And I'm ready for it. Oh, yeah.
Man, we about to get into this. And we cannot do season 3 alone. We had to bring some friends with us. We gotta start this off. We end it with shenanigans. We're gonna start with shenanigans.
Okay.
And we're gonna return with the shenanigans. So we're gonna bring on let me see here. I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna bring on first our sweetheart from the north side. She reps Brooklyn all day, every day. She's an educator. She's a Taylor Swift fan. I'll let her have that. She is a Lord of the Rings, Abatha, just anything that is with the dark magic and the mysticalness of the world. She is in it, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the stage, Miss T. Welcome, welcome back, season 3. Good to have you. Oh, always, you have an eternal invite for the Two Fat Guys podcast. You are always welcome. We're
Yes.
going to bring on a brother who has more podcasts than a Jamaican has jobs. He is always in the community. He is a father. He is a deacon. He got more podcasts than a Jamaican got jobs. He is also
Ball play on the weekends.
right. He be out there selling fruit on the cart. And y'all from Baltimore, y'all know what that is. Watermelon. Right. Watermelons. Oranges. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna bring our man to the stage, Mr. Brian Johnston.
What's good, my guy?
Welcome to the show, sir. Oh, back like we never left. Yeah, we pick it right up where we left off at, sir. Right now, we just gonna start we're gonna start the shenanigans. So, with that being said, we are going to bring on our sister. We love her to death. She always quick to
Sure.
fight me.
We do.
I'm probably gonna let her win most of the time. But she is fresh off of the Lazarus movement, which is her Bible study. podcast that she does faithfully every Saturday. She is also the host of Coffee and Tea. We were supposed to do an episode a couple weeks ago called Snack, Crackle, and Pop. Hopefully, she can get that back on track. It's a podcast episode about being over 40 and all the things that go wrong after you turn 40. And if you haven't seen my video on that, please go check out my Facebook page because I posted a video a few weeks ago about what happens after you turn 40. So we're going to bring the host of Coffee and Tea, fresh off the Lazarus movement, Miss Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Well,
Hi. I like your show.
Thank you. I love yours too.
Oh boy.
and,
Shenanigans
le-
ensued.
and ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, he was our first guest, and he was one of the last guests. And he is back one more time to run with the two fat guys. He is an honorary member of the two fat guys. My brother, your cousin from another. Let's give it up for Big.
Greetings and salutations. I bid you all
Before I
adieu.
forget, he is also the CEO, the president, the chairman, the secretary, public relations, human relations, and automotive relations of Najee Head Creations, which he is wearing one
And
of his finer
Dean
hairs. I don't
of
have
Meat
one on right
Slapping
now.
University.
Oh
Meat
yes,
Slapping University.
and the dean of Meat Slapping University, which you saw in the intro. Because we Meat Slapping University and She-Nags-Agains you are sister school, brother schools. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Some come loudly.
slap five line. Uh,
Snap,
Uh,
snap, snap.
right.
We ain't even got started yet, y'all already.
Nope. Oh
Already with
no,
the
come on now.
shenanigans.
So
No,
Greetings, everyone.
as I stated, we have I didn't say this, but we have a special unveiling. A gift was sent to us by a friend of the show, which is aka Dick Clark. And he sent us a gift on behalf of Naja Head Creations. Dan and I have not opened these yet. I cut it open just so it can make it easier because if you get a package from this guy, you gotta
Yeah,
Full box.
it's
it's
Negro
close.
sealed. Negro sealed.
Right.
You
So,
got to make sure.
so can't nobody in the post office be like, ooh, no, it's none of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't got none
So
of that.
we're gonna go ahead and we're not doing this, y'all.
You got a
So
Negro. You got a
and
Negro proof thing sometimes.
Hold
I'm
on.
just saying.
yo, you do got a Negro proof thing sometimes. So I'm
I'm from
gonna
the
put
projects, and wait a minute. Ain't no Vaseline on the bag, so I'm straight.
you know what? Shut up,
Right,
y'all.
right. No Vaseline, no baby oil over here, sir. No, not these parts.
Y'all ain't right.
All right. So I'm still not looking at this. I'm just taking the inner packaging.
Look,
Okay.
Daddy, my bad. I'm sorry.
I hope y'all
Did
don't
you
open Christmas gifts this way.
ever used to move illegal stuff this way, sir? Powder,
hey, man, this ain't that type of podcast, brother. Cut that out.
That's
powder.
the dog proof. You can't smell. Dogs can't smell it, and
Right.
it's
Chill
right
out.
there.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm still fighting
The
with the inner
community
packaging.
person would know that.
All
I
right,
am a
there we
good,
go.
upstanding young man in society.
Oh, all right, bet. Gave us the hold on, I'm gonna turn my background off real quick so y'all can actually see this. Because the virtual background is gonna drown it out. So
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. There we go.
get my camera. There we go. Gave
I'm
us
digging it. It matches my skin tone.
Oh, those are dope.
Yes, it does match your skin tone, Dan.
Bam.
Just go ahead and put that on, Dad.
Just disappear.
So I did a little extra with y'all because y'all extra, so I'll try to be extra. So you have the logo on the front, you have the logo on the back,
which
and
I
you
just
got
saw.
something on the sleeve.
Which I
Nice.
just saw.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sleeves. All right, what's the sleeve? What's this? Ah,
Got
You
your name?
already know what it is.
ah.
Please stop playing games.
You put the initials of the show.
As you
Yo,
should.
you see that,
That's
fam?
dope.
That's dope.
Fire.
That
That's
is so
real
dope.
good.
Yeah.
TFGP, two fat guys. Yo, much love and respect, sir. So much love and
Appreciate you
respect. We
guys.
definitely appreciate this, yo.
We're in good health.
Always. Still rock the hoodie. Like the hoodie that we got, I still rock to this day, and I still get compliments on it. People ask about the podcast. I definitely appreciate this. You know what, Danny? I'm with you, yo. I'm with you.
Oh,
Season 3.
put
Hold
those
on
joint
for a
on
second.
ASAP.
I gotta take my APIS out.
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
go ahead and talk amongst yourself for a second.
I don't know.
appreciate that.
Okay. Well, how's everybody doing? What's going on?
Wait a
Hope
minute.
Doing
everybody
good.
getting
Doing
themselves
good.
together.
All right. Praise the
No
Lord.
other
What?
Whoever's watching Money in the Bank,
Why?
what's happening right now?
I'm watching it too. I got it. I got it off to the
Anybody got
side
that
watch.
list? I
You know
know
what?
somebody
Of
gonna have
course,
that
I have
list.
my list. Yeah.
My list is pretty dope.
I
Uh,
only got
some
two. I only
things,
got two shows I picked out.
couple
I think
things that went
it was
on that
hard
made
to recast
bonus
it, but
100%
whatever.
cotton. It's all soft.
I've been doing my list since I got the Evite.
And you know it fit because
Yep.
he got an extra fat guy size. So
What
much
this is
respect.
extra sexy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got to make sure
All
the
right.
belly can breathe.
I
Dan,
don't know. Danny said something stupid because I couldn't hear you. I know he said something
Don't worry
stupid.
about it.
Smart.
God loves me. That's all you need to know.
You know what? Don't worry. You're gonna need something from me.
He said you gonna need
Food
something from me.
stamps.
You're gonna need something from me one
Yeah.
day.
yes, Brooke, I said the same thing. The shirt on top of the shirt, just diabolical. I don't understand how y'all do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it all
What are
the
you
time.
talking about? Like I took off my undershirt. I have on an undershirt. Men are supposed to wear undershirts.
So he,
Yes.
But we can talk about that later.
my
Because I was
uncle
raised
wants to
that you
know
wear
where can he get the
undershirts,
shirt
You
from.
wear
especially when you're a fat guy, because you sweat.
Fat guys after dark.
Bro, we
Got
got
nothing to work.
hella okay, hold on, people. I'm sorry, chat. We've been kind of busy. She said, okay, Miss Voorhees, welcome. Miss Voorhees, good to see you. Good to see you. Uh, Dan, she said, oh snap, Dan got a background.
Yeah, she came for you. She did that. She did that.
She
But
said,
Dre, I
welcome to the
think you
big
asked
time.
me.
She said, welcome to the big time. I got beef with Miss Voorhees too, but we're gonna talk about that later.
No beef with Miss Voorhees.
Cousin
Especially that
James
Crystal
E.
Lake.
Ray. Cousin James E. Ray said, loving the podcast, fellas. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Change.
Let me see here. Courtney. She said the queen of shenanigans is here. Hey y'all. Miss Voorhees saying, hey, handsome fellas, like she's always doing. Moderator says, hello, hey everyone.
Moderator.
Um, so let me see here. Who else? Voorhees saying, hello, ladies. Marquise is saying, what's good, y'all? WT Russell the CEO is in the building. WTR CEO is in the building. What else we got? Ms. Voorhees said, hey, my favorite cookie, talking to Courtney.
Sugar cookie.
We are not doing this today.
We're not. Yo, it is. What?
I
Why
guess you talk
can't
about money a bit.
She talking about Money in the Bank.
um yeah. No, I'm looking at
What's
some
that?
of these other what's
What's up,
going
bud?
up, Joseph? How you doing? What's up, everybody? A shirt on top of a shirt is instead. Yeah, I agree with you, but I wear undershirt. I don't know what Danny was doing.
I do
Uh,
as well, sir. I was always raised to wear undershirts, so
um, yeah, so I wear undershirt. So yeah. Uh, let me see here. Said Dan, you have a whole screen, not a half a screen. Why is everybody coming at you, yo? Because you got a new screen now, yo.
I don't
Because
know.
Like,
Dan
How's
don't
your
ever
green?
have no background. It's always green.
okay, we upgrading. Things change.
And we are excited about that change. Why can't we just celebrate the
Thank you.
change?
It's big blessings. Big blessings. That's okay. I
Big-
appreciate it.
Okay. Why? Courtney, this was not meant for this. She says, I
okay.
hate wearing a bra under my shirt. LOL.
Yes.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Agreed.
This
Then
turned
don't
into an after
don't
dark show.
just go with it. Just
Would
go
you
with it.
prefer to wear your bra over your shirt? Uh,
They're doing that these days, so you
You need to
know.
be a goose.
yeah, I saw that out my Dharma today, but we'll talk about that later.
That
Uh,
would have made running for the bus early a little bit hard to do.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
That part, eat the bra. Okay, Miss Boy, he said, yeah, that part, eat the bra. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna get into this show.
The bra.
We are um like I said, season 3, episode 1. We're starting a new series, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're starting a new series on Two Fat Guys podcast called The Recast. Yes. So what we're doing is taking some of your favorite movies from multiple genres, and if you had the opportunity to um recast your recast the cast with anybody that you want, who would you pick? So this episode, the premiere episode of season 3, the first episode of the recast, we're starting with a classic. We're coming out swinging. We're coming out. We're not playing no games. We're not playing no games. We're going to go with the X-Men. So
It's
we're
my
starting
wheelhouse.
to so we're starting this recast with the X-Men. And we're going to have problems. And I'm looking forward to it. So
A whole
we're
lot of them.
going to
We're only doing 10 characters first for the part one.
part 1.
Part one, 10 characters.
All right. So let's see here. Got some more comments. And
Don't worry about
okay,
those. No, no.
I'm
Skip
not.
those.
I see that now. So we're gonna start this recast with Storm. And where did Chris go?
Should be back.
Should be back.
Go
So we're
right now.
starting this off with Storm.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to hand the floor to Brian and let you start. Who would you recast as Storm in
I
your
got two people.
X-Men one?
In
Sir,
my
no,
ex, no.
no, sir, no, no. We said one.
Okay.
T, please forgive me for a second. This is the problem with my people. We can't follow simple instructions. Right?
I
We
got one.
said one. One. No, sir, you said I got two. And if I
I got
didn't
two, but I'll
stop
give
you,
you one.
okay. That's all you should have had was just the one. All right. Because I
They
know
don't
T
have to be
already told
comic
me,
book accurate.
and I'm gonna get the T in a second because she told me she added people to the list. So we going to tell her stick to the list
10.
that we sent you. Okay.
TT,
Sorry.
you think the way I'm thinking. All
Okay. So Mr. Johnston, Deacon Johnston, go ahead, sir.
right. So for my storm, outside of doing the normal, what everybody would think would be Coco Jones. Everybody, I know everybody's going to pick Coco Jones. I went with Lovey Opunga. I'm probably pronounced it wrong. Lovey Oppong. Opung.
Is
She's
that
from
the
Lupita
girl with the color eyes?
yes, yes, yes. Dark skin, color
Okay.
eyes. She has
Yes, sir.
such deep African look to
Yes, sir.
her that she
Yes,
will
sir.
kill it as Storm.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
What movie was she in?
She
I
was
mean,
in the TV show The Underground. She was in a couple
yes,
of
yes.
movies.
She was
Got
in
the
a lot
light
of
brown
underground
eyes.
movies. Yes,
I think I know what
she
you're
was in,
talking about. Okay.
she was in a lot of underground
But
movies. She's
she
not
is
well known,
she is freaking gorgeous.
and she's a twin. Mhm.
Right.
Shit, man.
She was in Forever. She was in the Neither Craft. She was in the Craft Legacy. She was in Greenleaf. She played the daughter in Greenleaf. She was in
Okay.
Monster. She was in The Walk. Like she had a lot of, excuse me, underground movies. But her most known movie, she was in Raising Canaan. I think a lot of people will recognize her from the Craft Legacy, from Raising
Yeah.
Canaan, and probably from Greenleaf. So that's who me personally I will pick for Storm. And if we talk a
Okay.
2 or 3 movie deal, she has to use the way she can pull off as a aging Storm, where you don't want to go too old and 10 movies down the line, she's looking more like uh Trickle than a Storm. But yeah, Lovey is definitely my
Did you just
Storm.
say a trickle? Did you say a trickle?
a trickle.
Like
It's a mist thing instead of a whole storm.
I know what a
fine
trickle
mist.
is, sir. I
Mhm.
trust me.
Hey, Kevin,
So
don't make me jump this one.
so of course, in the comment, Courtney will go with the most obvious person, which I'm not going
Jay
with, which
Cargill.
is Jay Cargill.
I
Um,
mean,
Physically, she matches the look, but can she act like that?
right. That
All
and
right,
that's the problem.
quick.
That's the thing I have with that. Welcome to Sean in the building. Hey, Miss Boy, he
Clear
said
people in the
Sean
building.
Wade, my
There are people
favorite
in the
Everclear.
building.
She called him my favorite Everclear. That is what's up.
We're gonna have everybody saying that this season. Watch, clear people in the building.
um, so T, who do you have for Storm?
Hashtag my storm, Jade Cargill. She's first off, she has to act on WWE anyway, and not for
And
nothing.
she's
She looks. I mean, in my mind, when I picture Storm as a real person, that's what I picture.
mhm.
And I think she can get acting lessons if she can act because we could do anything nowadays. And yeah, she
look at the
looks
way
like
Johnson.
a pro. Yeah.
All right, Chris, who do you have for your Storm?
So my Storm, funny enough, her first name is Storm. Storm Reed. So she was on Euphoria,
Ooh,
that HBO show.
Mm.
And I think she would do amazing, like especially if it's a younger cast and they start from earlier on. I think she would be great, like great.
she was also on The Last of Us.
Yes,
Yes,
she was. She was.
yes.
Mm, that's a good pick.
Nah, who do you
Yeah,
have?
yeah. Ghost
Ah,
off.
technically, my pick was already taken, so if I have to go with another name, let's see here. Mm,
Luchita.
I can't because I like Lupita as the character she already has.
Yeah, and
So
that's my
I can't
thing. Like
I can't swing
you
into
can't
another
cast
character.
people that's already in it.
Great in the MCU, yeah.
No, you can. If you think somebody
Uh,
could play a better role that's already in that universe to another character, you can do that. Because
I'm going to say the young lady that plays Storm in what is it, the last the Apocalypse joint. I think she
Mm.
can reprise that and come back and
Yeah,
be
she did do
on the
pretty
good.
good as Storm.
Um,
She did very
Alexandria.
well as a young version of Storm. So she's a little older
You
now. I
just
think
need a
she
better
can
writing.
pick up where
You
she
just
left
need a
off.
better writing for that show. That movie was good with the cast. You just need a better writing team. Like,
I do prefer the young lady Brian name because that's my pick off the top. Jade physically can fit the description, yes, but acting wise, I'm gonna go with Brian's pick. But if I have to pick somebody else, it's gonna be Apocalypse Storm, the girl that already played.
I think for me, I'm gonna go with a person that they originally wanted to cast in the Storm role, a younger version, of course, and she was not familiar with it until after the fact. Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
And the reason why I say her is because if you look at Storm character from like the animation even to the movie,
yes.
she carried a certain prestige about her
Hmm.
where she
She's
was
now T'Challa's
not.
mama. You can't unsee that.
No, you can't. But
I
that's
can't
the
unsee
thing
it.
we're talking about before she became Black Panther's mama. She was offered the Storm role, but
I
she
get you.
wasn't familiar with it. And her
And if you
kids is
look at,
like, "Are you crazy?" But if you look at her back then and the way how Angela Bassett carries herself, that would have been a
Storm.
perfect fit for
But
her.
even if they do a X-Men Evolution type of movie, you can still do Angela Bassett in that mother figure over top
Right,
of the upcoming. Also, you're loud. The upcoming characters. Like you remember how they did it? They had the older X Wolverine and Storm, where they made the other characters younger. So
right.
like that's definitely doable in live action. I'm almost that would be almost a shame if they didn't do it that way. If they want to cast certain members but don't want to lock them into multiple roles, they could do where they have some older and age them out and do it that way.
But not only that, to Brian's point, you could also, especially with the multiversal incursion, you could
Yes.
have different versions of the same character
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
y'all
Mm.
at
gonna
some
run
point.
Tony Stark
So
back as Doctor Doom. You might as well go ahead and do that too.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
I got a
you
whole
get an
theory on
older
that.
version of her that meets a younger version of her that wouldn't be
Yeah,
anything abnormal into what they're doing now.
right.
Right.
Mm.
All right. Who you got, Danny? I know you got somebody spectacular for the list.
Oh, ain't do me like that. I have Anna Diop. She is the
Yes.
actress who played
Starfire.
Starfire on the
Starfire.
Titans.
Mm-hmm.
She already does it with the red hair,
Oh
and is
yeah.
yeah. There's no
Okay.
way
All
about
right.
that.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I ain't think on y'all watch Titans. Look at that. We got to do a
Yeah.
Oh no,
recast on
no,
that one.
no, sir. I watched the
Yeah.
Titans. I like
Titan,
the
I
Titans.
like Titans. They got a bad rap, but it was a solid show.
It was a
Way
solid
bad,
show.
right?
It was a solid show.
Yeah, that was mine. That was mine, right? That was the only one I picked. I had other ones, but I wound up seeing them for different roles as we go on. I'm gonna tell you, because y'all already named three of mine. I'm already disrespectful.
Mm.
Mm.
Real
All
quick,
right. So I think we all got some pretty good picks, some good ideas. Um, I hope Marvel's listening, but they're probably not. Uh,
No, no, no.
Who knows? They
they're
He
not.
could
gonna
be.
give. He gonna give
time
it to
out,
Cynthia
time out.
Erivo. I'm
Let me
almost
go through this
positive.
again. How do we feel about Ryan Gosling as Black Panther?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're not
Go.
gonna give any conversation to it at
And
all.
before
I'm
you
We're
not
even do
not.
thinking
that,
about it.
We're
We're not
not.
gonna do
if
that. All right,
Nope.
listen,
bet.
listen. If you're reading Black Panther right now, they just introduced a white Black Panther.
They did.
They just like it's a
Um,
descendant of T'Challa. It's like T'Challa's great grandson, and it's a
um,
white guy who fought for the role of Black Panther and won it.
for
Will it
those,
happen in
excuse me,
MCU? I don't know, but
excuse me, for those who have earbuds in, I've been told to warn you when I'm about to do the NPR voice. So I'm warning you, I'm about to do the NPR voice for those who have earbuds or
Is this the creepy van voice thing?
yes, yes, it's the creepy
Yeah.
Bane voice.
Okay.
They're not doing that soon.
So I want to have a white Black Panther.
hey, I'm just letting you know.
Wouldn't he just be a albino tiger then?
Don't they
That's
already
all
have
I'm
the white
saying.
Did you
tiger
say
or whatever
Bengal
that
Tiger?
version
I've
of him is?
never seen a
You said
white
a Bengal
panther.
tiger? Stop it.
I've never seen a white panther in all of
I
God's
mean,
green
This,
earth.
this is not the
Not
National
even,
Geographic
not
of
even,
Marvel characters.
not even in Thundercats was Panther white. I'm
No,
just saying.
it was Cliff's
Okay,
dad.
some things should not be just because it was written.
Now you
If it
know
wasn't written in the Bible, it does not stand true, sir.
I have to play devil's
Okay.
advocate because our people love to take other characters and reprise them with black faces.
We're
So
doing
is
it
this not
now.
turnaround as fair play?
yeah,
Is
because
it, I
Michael
mean,
B.
technically,
Jordan
is
does
this
not
not
need to be
turnaround fair?
Superman.
I'm just saying though, but if it was Superman being black, I get that.
I don't.
Why?
But you're talking about a panther. He is called the Black Panther
Hmm.
because it is a panther, which is black already.
Hey,
They
your
made
face is
Black Adam black.
hilarious.
Black Adam wasn't originally black.
Yeah, but some dumb stuff happened for him to become Black Adam. And I'm not even for that because The Rock ruined that too.
Nah, nah, nah. That's a different
He
No,
did.
show.
no, and he ruined Jumanji also, but we can talk about that later.
I'd
All
be,
Wouldn't
right.
I'd be
he be
So,
the
um,
albino panther?
say what?
Wouldn't he be the albino panther?
Right, the albino
good,
panther. Right.
good one,
And they don't
Kenny.
Final
exist.
Panther.
They
Good
don't
one.
Stop
exist.
it, Brian. Stop it, Brian.
Please put that down before we get flagged, sir. Facebook scans everything.
All
Uh
right. It's the next one
But
because we about to get deep.
I think it's to incite riot because you're gonna come up with a blonde, blue-eyed Black Panther, and you thought it was not gonna cause any type of uproar. Like, come on. I understand you
Right.
do it. We do it,
I
and
mean,
I like when we do it all the time. Some things should be
but
left
this the
alone.
same so but so you got the same people that's arguing about a black Captain America, but in the comics there was a black Captain America. And
Right? It was
the
written that way,
original Captain America was actually black. So technically
Yep.
we've had two black Captain Americas. So
but they don't care. They care about Steve Rogers.
No, no. I new black. I like the new Captain America. I did not like him
Oh, I
when
love the movie.
I
I loved the movie. I was
I
I was happy with it.
Rogers is Captain America.
Um,
The goody goody. This one, I
as
went to
a
opening night and I loved it.
side note, Money in the Bank is going on, and for whatever reason, this Lyra Vicaria and Becky Lynch match is still going on.
It's going. I think it's going on too long.
I
It,
got to
it's
It's
watch
Only
crazy
been
town.
it.
too long.
Yeah,
once
Like
Naomi
this
won,
should have
I
been
stopped
over
caring.
like 5 minutes ago.
that was
Yeah,
awesome.
it should have been, but it's not. Hey, shout out to Elder Tuggle. Teray, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Yeah, y'all heard me, but she cool. So we
Okay.
ain't gotta calm down. We ain't gotta calm down. She cool.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
It's gonna be
Go
called
ahead.
Snow Kitten.
because smoking.
Hmm.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the next recast. We have
There is no recast.
Wolverine.
There is no recast. I'm sorry.
There is no you got to
You can try to
recast.
make it one, but there is no. There isn't one, but you can try to make it one. Go ahead.
Hey, gotta go first on this one.
Go ahead,
Go
sir.
ahead.
All right, so there's gonna be a wild card again. My Wolverine is Damson Idris, my man from Snowfall.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yo,
What
you
was
know
about
what?
Saint?
That's who I had, Danny. That's exactly who I had.
That's a good
Saint
one.
It is.
as Wolverine? Really?
My man from
No,
Snowfall is Wolverine. He got the aggressiveness, just like the height and everything. Only thing he ain't got, well, yeah, everything else is fine. But the
I don't like it.
aggressiveness, everything's fine with it.
I don't like it. I don't like
That's.
it.
I like that. I like that.
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some disappointing news to share with you as far as Money in the Bank goes.
I know, Kevin. I was getting ready to say
Becky
something.
Lynch won. We know.
Becky
Oh my
Lynch just
God.
won,
I
and
like it.
Becky Lynch is a Triple Crown winner before
Oh
Sheamus.
gosh.
T, you about to get put in timeout. I'm gonna need you to
I
calm
like
down.
it. I
Yes,
like
She
it.
no, I don't, yo.
I don't.
Bailey should have been. Bailey should have got that
Yeah.
Triple Crown first,
yes.
and then
I
she
bet you
gets
she
it
about to
over
show up.
Sheamus. Over Sheamus,
I think Bailey
dude,
about to
come
dip.
on.
That whole thing got tossed out the window. I'm like, what happened? He was supposed to win the
I,
intercut.
I got Bailey dipping because she got kicked to the curb from Becky, and I would be pissed if I was her.
Mm.
Right.
I don't
Watch Bailey
have her
about to show up.
dipping. I have the fact that we about to get a storyline between them two.
All right, so we're gonna talk about that later. But that's your Money in the Bank update. Becky Lynch is your new women's Intercontinental Champion, and
Did Lyra
Lyra
raise her hand?
Valkyria, and
Yep.
she's raising her hand as we speak.
Mm.
Um,
See,
so with
I'm
that
calling
being
your
said,
watch.
that is absolute bullshinarchy. Uh,
Yeah, the heel right there. Punk
But
ass.
our truth couldn't get no exit story. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Right,
don't
He did
that's
start.
get
crazy.
an extra story. He did.
His exit story was that main event match,
Yeah,
and that
that
Yeah,
was
was
that
it.
was
He already knew he
that
was
was
leaving.
that was
not
that was
just on
John
a side.
Cena's doing.
Right.
Yes, yes, it
Right.
was.
On a side note, I feel like that the moderator is in the background yelling, talking, telling Lava Vicaria to punch Becky Lynch in the face while she's holding her hand up.
100% agree with that.
Uh,
That's
um, our
Oh,
it.
she
truth.
didn't
How
even
I
put
know
her
it's
on her back.
corny.
I think our truth knew that that they was not going to renew his contract. I think he knew ahead of time, and that was a favor from John Cena. Let's send him out with one last hooray match, even though he's going to get squashed, somewhat squashed. But let him get the 5 moves of doom off. Let him get that major, major, major pop. Now Becky
That
is making
Ron Cena T-shirt was
a
selling
run.
off the damn shelves.
I got it.
So,
You
but
got
they,
one? The Ron Cena shirt?
I bought it.
I was
Yeah,
going to get one, and they
And
snatched
they
it
took
off
'em.
the
Yep.
site.
Yeah. Yeah.
eBay.
That's crazy.
Just
Listen,
saying.
Oh,
Thank
she
I
just
you.
say
clocked
this
the
one
hell out of
time.
him.
I will not be surprised if R-Truth comes back and costs John Cena that belt.
Ooh,
That would be nice.
I would not be surprised if he come back. I would not be surprised if Bailey pop up and Karrion Cross gets a push like none other.
ooh.
Good job. Good
There's
job,
too much
Larry.
going on with them.
Yeah, Lara got the last laugh on Becky. All right, so Wolverine, who do you have, Chris?
I have, and this might be an unpopular opinion,
You got me? Oh, that's crazy. You can do
I
it.
have John Boyega,
Ooh,
Ooh,
who is
specific
from
round.
he's from the Star Wars franchise. I think he would do amazing.
isn't he the one that was
He was one of the only few black
the
guys
black
to Star
guy in
Wars.
the newer ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Eh, yeah. I can see that. He would
I
have to
did
lose the
see.
accent, but yeah, he could. Yeah,
And he's done other things where, I mean, he didn't have a huge accent in that movie, but he's
no.
done some American
Yeah,
roles and stuff like that. So I think he would. I think he has the chops and the range to do it. Um, when we look at Logan and we look at Wolverine, there's a humongous dichotomy with that character. So there's a lot of struggle and a lot of strain. And I think that he would do well with being able to bring that out.
I like how you picked him. Like I said, he played in Pacific Rim, where his
Hmm.
Yeah.
dad was Idris Elba, and he had that
Yep.
whole attitude with him. You see that? See, why did you do that?
Sean
Now you got
now.
me thinking.
Sean says Harvey Carvel. Excuse
old
me.
Superman.
First of all, we said
Old
black.
Superman.
Old Superman. Gotcha.
Oh no, Sean, he has to be black. Sorry. No,
No,
we're
no,
Yeah,
talking
I
about the African Americans persuasion, sir.
not
agree with him. When he was in Deadpool and we seen Henry Cavill as Wolverine, the
Yeah,
movie
that was
theater
funny.
was so crazy. Like, yeah, this is what we want.
that was funny.
I wanted it to. You dropped my popcorn. I was upset.
Because
I
he
was
looks
No,
like,
you
shaky.
no, Miss Voorhees. We're not. No, he's not doing.
He
No,
looks
he's
he
not.
Oh,
look he looks good. He had to
No.
he had to he had to bulk up just a little bit, but he's fine as Georgia wine. Let me tell you.
So
I got one
Courtney
for you
says,
that none of
okay,
y'all gonna see
okay,
coming.
hit. No, Courtney, no. You're not paying attention to class either. She says, okay, hear me out. And her
Drew
saying, okay, hear
McIntyre.
me out has a whole new level of ignorance because of a chat that we in. And y'all just had to be there to understand why that has a whole new level of shenanigans attached to those three words. Okay, hear me out. I think Drew McIntyre will make a great Wolverine. I couldn't think of anyone else. If you couldn't think of anyone else, Courtney, then you keep your answer to yourself, ma'am. I'm just saying. We're talking about African Americans, okay? We're talking about black people, okay?
Don't talk about my friend like that.
if
She was
anything,
my
on
friend
another show,
first, and she's family.
I
Don't
would have
don't
gave him a
care.
saber tooth on another show.
He be giving Courtney the blues all day.
All right, T, who do you have as your non-Caucasian Wolverine?
My non-Caucasian Wolverine. There's only one person who I think could get the grit and the anger, and that was a young Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
Hmm.
I mean, you
I,
could
Was he ever young?
storm.
Right. Was he ever
I
young? Because
mean,
Mhm.
remember, he started acting. He was already
at
old
one point,
when he
yeah.
started acting. He was
I,
already up in age when he started acting. He was already like in his late
Imagine
30s.
Wolverine calling everybody an MF for every 2 seconds.
Yes.
I can see that. I can see that.
I just felt it. Like I feel like make a good one.
You ready to
that's
die,
like
man?
that's like saying Morgan Freeman was young once. Uh
And with less
Song
freckles.
too.
Morgan Freeman been old since I've been alive.
Hmm.
yes.
That's it.
I seen a young Morgan Freeman. I seen him in movies when he was like in his
He
20s and
wasn't
stuff.
even young
So
then.
it
He
does
was still old.
exist. I just know when I seen Lean on
Movie
Me,
with
he was old and Lean on Me.
Oh
And
yeah.
then
he,
when I
he
found out
smacking
that
up
he was in the electric
Superman.
company, I was like, yep.
Mm.
Um T Joseph Saxon Young.
Hmm.
I'm done.
I don't think I remember being young either, but I have him casted in that. Morgan Freeman's in my.
Who do you have? Nah.
Okay, so as Courtney would say, hear me out.
Oh boy.
So everybody had some decent picks, although I would never recast Wolverine. If I'm going to recast Wolverine, I want somebody who can not only embody the short stature that Wolverine really has and give me a little bit of comedic presence. I'm going with Kevin Hart.
Ooh.
Wow.
I thought about him first at first, but then I was like, eh.
And I think Kevin would nail it because now you have to be serious. And now he's done a couple of good serious roles. He's
Shit,
got the
yeah.
body size. I would go with Kevin Hart.
Wow.
I would do Kevin Hart as Quicksilver before I did him as Wolverine.
Oh, that would have been funny
That
That's a good
too.
one.
Quicksilver.
I can hear with that. Tell me, got me sliding around in this damn surfboard and shit.
Hmm.
It would be so funny though.
We're
And
gonna
like
be
he's
mad
got
because
that
it's
no
his fault.
attention
That's
bad.
also
Like
good.
Silver
Jonathan
Hat,
Majors.
he's like all over the
But
place.
see, I got Jonathan Majors on my list for somebody else. I thought about Wolverine, but I got Jonathan Majors on my list for somebody else. But he
In
was
this
one of my
list or another list?
on this list. On this
So you
list.
Okay.
gotta know where you got him as too.
I doubt it.
But
All
who else
right.
is
So
gonna be a little
Ke-
feisty somebody other than Kevin Hart?
hold on. I'm trying to remember. Brian, did you do yours?
No, I haven't did mine yet.
Did you, Chris? Did you? Chris did hers.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so it's you, Brian, and then then we
So
move on to the
for
next one.
for my Wolverine, I picked somebody who I think should play off my Cyclops when we get to. So I pick Daniel Kaluuya.
For Black Panthers?
From Black Panther, from
Ooh.
Get Out, I picked Daniel Kaluuya. I believe he has that.
What?
He could pull that anger, like that. Yeah, you saw almost part of that when he turned against T'Challa. How he had that mean streak. How he could do what needs to be done, stuff like that.
You
So
ain't feeling me, man,
yeah,
love.
yeah,
And
I got
when
Daniel
he was like,
Kaluuya.
what did he say in that movie? He was like, I believe I gonna die from soul.
Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya is my Wolverine.
Okay, okay, okay.
You and I taken down
Daniel
together.
Kaluuya.
Yo, did you pick anybody with a with an American name? Yes.
Who me?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
You
get
just
to
throwing
him.
away all you throwing away all the government jobs, sir.
He's from. I mean, he's from London. So yeah. I mean, yeah. But yeah.
Kevin, I have a silent friend who texted me and was like Omar Hardwick.
That
Ah,
Omar
name.
Hardwick.
Ghost.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ghost. I got him for a Cyclops. I got him more Cyclops than
he does have a type of intensity. I can see Wolverine out of him.
yeah.
Training day Denzel for Wolverine.
He a little too old.
Motherfucker
He
cases
said,
on
Uh,
all you
yeah,
dogs.
on me.
Yeah.
Well, if he
Yeah.
told me it could be dead or alive, so I figured if it could be dead or alive, they could be young or old.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
yeah.
saying? She said I put cases on
These
all
are
you
all you.
bitches.
These Sentinels ain't got shit on me.
God, these signals ain't got
Okay.
shit on me.
Lord.
Ivan Wade, welcome to the show, sir. Thank you for joining us. He says, "What's up
Omar
with
Hart. Yeah.
Omar Hardwick?" Okay, okay. We are having fun with this recast, man. We're enjoying this.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, we gonna go next to Professor X. I'm gonna do this
Easy.
one because I think, oh my
Easy.
god.
Easy.
All right. I know what I'm probably gonna say. Y'all all gonna look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm used to that. Is in my name. I'm gonna say Idris Elba,
Ooh.
Now, not at
Oh.
all.
and I'm gonna
Not
tell
at
you
all.
why. I'm gonna tell you why Idris Elba. A, we're gonna stick with the British thing because Professor X always has some type of accent. So let's stick with that. Two, Idris Elba can bring a certain prestigeness that Professor X has. Like he can act, he can be serious
Ah,
and
that's a
and and
good
and
one.
and, and have that
Stringer
prestigeness
Bell.
that
Really?
Professor
That's where you
X
going?
has.
Stringer
They're gonna
Bell.
bring
He
Stringer
going with
Bell to
Stringer
X-Men,
Bell.
bro.
The X-Men.
Yo, but
What?
he has a screen presence that
He
He
does.
does
will
have a screen
embody
presence.
Especially if you said put
Professor
him in
X.
James Bond. Yes, listen, he James Bond all day, 100%.
Hmm.
Professor X, nah, I ain't seen it.
So
So the peanut gallery is saying Morgan Freeman. We got
that's my
Sean
pick.
and Courtney both saying Morgan Freeman.
That was my pick. That's my pick. Morgan
That's my
Freeman.
pick.
He can walk up to it and go, Holmes.com. We're the best.
See, he has that voice. He has a commanding voice for Professor X. He has such a command. Like, and since my pick was already stolen, I'm gonna throw mine out there for Magneto. I say Keith David for Magneto.
Dude, we didn't get the Magneto. Would you calm down,
You might as
son?
well put him.
No,
You might as well put him
I
in
was
Magneto.
overzealous. I'm sorry.
Okay, stop being overzealous. That's why you got
I
8 kids. Stop being
got
overzealous.
three. I got
Okay,
three. I got
don't matter. You
Yay!
probably would have had more if she didn't tell you to
no.
stop. All right.
Nah, stop. It was actually my idea.
All right. So Miss
And with your
Williams said I
friends.
took her pick.
Mhm.
Courtney said great minds think alike. I think she was commenting on the Morgan Freeman thing with y'all guys. Nah, who do you have?
For Professor X. I am going to. I don't. I'm bad with names, but I know since we're sticking in the foreigners range, the guy that plays Jeffrey on the Bel Air.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Way left. Never thought about
Jeffrey,
that.
Gregory, what's his name?
I don't
Gregory
know his
Sam. I
real
know you're
name.
talking about. Yeah.
Yes,
Ooh.
I think he would be a good Professor X.
And think about him, he's actually like a trained actor, like Shakespearean actor
Yeah.
and so forth and
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so on.
sir.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. All right, Dan, who you got?
I'll go for wild card again. I'm gonna go for Angela Bassett.
Oh, this guy's crazy.
As a fest, you know what? Okay,
What
I
is
can
wrong?
see that.
What
I
is
can
wrong with
see
him?
that. I can
What's
see that
wrong?
because that's different.
No.
Switch the
No.
gender.
So you want
No,
me to
I can
ball
see
too?
that though. I
Jennifer.
can see that. Switch the gender, but she still brings that level of
I
prestigeness that Professor
understand
X
Angela
will
is the
have.
ultimate actress and she can do no wrong, but no,
Agreed. No.
I
I mean,
agree.
she's playing the president right now in a Netflix movie. All I'm saying is it a Netflix movie?
no,
No.
No Angela
Okay,
Bassett.
the men Money in the Bank match is starting, and is entering the ring. Um, is she
no,
playing a president or a former like secret agent type? I think it's both. Anyway, but she's in a new movie where she's playing a complete badass, and I'm for it. Uh,
no, no,
all
no,
right.
no.
So I think Professor X is probably right as of right now the most controversial. Um,
I told you I guess I
right.
get him. I know I can get now with that. I knew it.
No,
I
no,
think
God
we're not
Professor
doing
X is the most controversial. Brian, I don't know if you heard
Angela
Dan's pick.
Bassett.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I agree with it.
Yeah.
I,
But
I,
the other three did not. The other three did not. So this is a
I give
split.
you, yeah. I dig Angela Bassett's Professor. I did. She has the,
Why,
it's
yeah?
the same thing with Idris Elba. She has such a screen
Why?
presence
Why do you just
that
have duct tape
Nah,
randomly sitting next to you?
nah, I got some rope.
You know what?
So
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't ask, what the hell?
she said she
All
got
right.
rope.
Okay.
Make sure you got the feathers.
it.
I was getting, oh, it was right there on the tip of my tongue. I was getting ready to
the,
say
eye,
it.
the eye said I already got
You
that.
just came
So
out of
What?
Bible study. Uh
I too.
that's the exact reason why I picked him. He has that commanding presence and voice. She's talking about Morgan Freeman.
He played God.
Yeah,
Twice.
twice.
that,
Yeah,
Twice.
God
that's who he is.
for
He can't
me.
be nobody else unless you're getting a white guy out of jail or you playing God. Morgan Freeman ain't playing nobody else.
Mhm.
I like
Did
to
you
listen
just
to him
say if
talk
you gotta
about
get
things.
in nobody? What?
Or rapping on a Mountain Dew commercial.
There you go.
Oh my lord, I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Like, just stop that for real.
What they say? Houses.com. It's the best.
You can't say that.
You okay?
Oh shoot, duct tape. My type of
You
oh
see, Kevin, this is you keep picking these comments and then
Yeah.
get
You read the
mad
comments.
when stuff go left.
And you know I'm
it
taking
doesn't
left.
matter. Y'all can still see the comments yourself. So it doesn't matter. Even if I don't show the comments, you can still see them, and some of y'all still say them out loud. See, like nah, just commented on. See, look, see, I'm not even gonna put the emoji he just put up, but you all can see it. So what's the point? Okay, so it's not me. Uh, all right. So Professor X is the most controversial. Let's go with
Wait a minute, did all of us do Professor X?
Mhm.
uh huh.
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't.
like five of y'all, three of y'all, you, Nah, and T said Morgan Freeman.
No, I didn't.
I thought you said Morgan Freeman, man.
No, I didn't.
She didn't.
So who is you? So who do you have, man? I
Uh,
apologize.
Probably another controversial person, but Donald Glover.
Ooh.
Oh,
To other people, Childish Gambino.
He currently
Ooh.
has the role
oh,
of the Prowler.
So my
oh.
problem with that is he's just gonna be like, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Right.
I mean, we
But
just picked two different. How old
And
can you
truth be
get?
told, he was older than you. Like, why are these actors already old with themselves?
What you say?
I said, why are these actors already old when we when we get introduced to them?
People looked older back
Yes,
then.
Giancarlo Esposito. That's another one who I believe could be Professor X.
I
He did a
agree
double
with
role in
that,
Captain
but
America.
since he was in the Captain America movie, I was like,
Yeah, true.
All right, so let's go on to Jean Grey.
Oh boy. Who
Oh
got
boy,
one
boy.
loading
Um,
the clip for this? Anybody got one loading the clip?
Yep.
nah, you go ahead and fire the first shot. The only reason I said nah because Brian was too anxious, so I'm gonna make him wait.
I already got it. It's Coco
Hey,
Jones.
I don't like you.
"Yep."
Ooh, Coco Jones. Ooh,
Hmm,
ooh,
hmm.
I like Coco.
Hmm.
ooh. Oh, back to
Everybody,
Professor X. I can't pronounce the guy's name, but I know who he
Giancarlo.
is.
Esposito.
Yes, he's
Giancarlo,
awesome.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo.
Yeah, I can see him as
Giancarlo.
Professor X. I can see him
Bugging
as
out.
Professor
His phone
X.
bugging out. That's all I know.
I just remember
Stop
him.
running.
I remember him from a bunch of movies, but the one movie I will always remember him in was the movie Fresh, and it's because how he pronounced the word "meh," because he was like, "I'm talking to you, my bitch."
John Carlo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember him in School Days?
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
he another old one, but he ain't never aged though. He didn't start aging until he started popping up in video games. So that's
If you ever
Yo,
watch the TV show
look,
Breaking Bad, he is an
we got
excellent
a
villain in that show.
Yeah. He in
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Yep.
yeah.
somebody just said the guy who played the messenger on the movie 300, the tall dude.
Hmm.
No,
No.
nah. I mean, look. I mean, we can't say no because this is all opinion based. So we can't say no. So in our opinion, no.
Chloe Bailey. I like it. I can see it.
Oh God.
Jean Grey.
Only because I want to see her in the tights.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Chloe Bailey playing Jean Grey. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, we barely.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing this today.
I think honestly, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
I'm trying to
I
live.
think
This is Sparta.
all right. So Jean Grey. All right, Brian, go ahead. Who do you have, Brian?
Well, I have Chrissy Storm as my Jean Grey. So I have Storm Reed as my Jean Grey.
Oh,
Okay.
I have, yeah, she's my Jean Grey. I had another pick, but I don't want to say her name because we only can use one pick.
Will she appear?
No, she's not. She's not Joe Frazier. But I think she's
Mm.
oversaturated now. I'm not oversaturated, but she's got a name. She's in the MCU already. MCU already as another character, but um, and she just did another movie.
Hmm.
It's Haley Steinfeld.
We
oh
were just waiting
no.
for you to get it out. That's all we were doing. We were just waiting on
I,
you.
I thought you was gonna tell me no, so I left it
I
alone.
mean, you was already hitting towards it, sir.
Yeah, yeah. My is, but I think Storm Reed would kill it as Jean, and I had Anna Dior as Jean as well.
Ah,
All right, stop. It's okay. You
Oh,
had. I gave you two. Stop.
Kevin, we gonna fight. Look,
Okay, I'm with it. I know you got bad knees. Go ahead, Dan.
I got one bad knee.
so
That's all I need, sir. That's all I need.
I have Tika Sumpter
Ooh,
Ooh.
from the Have the Have Nots and Sonic.
Yes.
I have her
ooh,
Yeah,
playing Jean
Forgot
Grey.
about her.
Love her.
that's a
yeah,
good
Everything
one,
about
Dad.
her.
Mm.
Tika,
No,
I can see
remember
Courtney.
the
that.
Sonic movie?
Mm-mm.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah, I definitely liked her in the Sonic movies.
Yeah.
The Sonic movies themselves was good
They're,
movies. So
they're good,
definitely.
awesome movies.
All right, who do we got
No.
here?
Ain't like that with Neighbor Chris?
No. No.
Mm,
No. Tika. No. No. Tika was fine. I'm sorry. I was looking at Courtney comments. I was like, no.
Mm-mm.
She don't
Come
want
on,
to Kelly
Kelly
Rowland?
Rowland? Hell
No,
no.
wait a minute. She picked Beyonce first.
No.
Oh, no, definitely
Ew.
not.
No, absolutely not. Keep her away from any MCU
Neither
project.
one of them.
Yes.
We
She
want no
already
parts
did
of her.
enough for Austin Powers. I'm
Fact.
sorry.
Right. She can sing on the soundtrack. That's it.
Yeah,
No.
Beyonce is
Mm-mm.
not a good actress.
Mm-mm.
Look, I like Ian Wade's comment. I hate to say it. I definitely not in the Beehive, but the Phoenix, I
Nah,
don't
sorry,
know.
bro.
No.
No,
No.
no.
Jean Grey, Beyonce, or Kelly Rowland. I would probably
I
go
ain't
with
seen it.
Kelly Rowland if I had to pick one of the
If I had to
two.
pick, yes. See,
It's
give me
always
some
gonna be Kelly with
orange.
Beyonce.
How about neither? No, no.
I'll
No,
take Farrah.
Courtney, we would no longer hear you out. Okay, we would no longer hear you out, ma'am. You are banned from using those three words ever again in life.
I'll take
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Latavia before I take Beyonce.
you would take who?
Latavia before I take Beyonce.
Look,
You
look.
don't see.
What's the name
You don't know about
said?
that.
Of
Somebody
the
look,
original Destiny
look,
Child.
look. Miss
Sorry, sugar
Voorhees,
cookie.
Miss Voorhees said, "Sorry, sugar cookie, but no." Uh,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This ain't
um,
Texas.
Fact that she said Beyonce, everybody said, "Oh Lord, no." That's like
No.
giving her a country
Mm-mm.
album. Mm-mm.
we're not gonna do
Shiggy.
that again,
Never.
No,
Dan.
no comment.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
All right. So who do you have, Daniel?
Tika Sumter.
He said,
Okay,
keep.
no. I'm at to say T. Sorry.
I actually have a young Angela Bassett as Jean Grey.
She done made everybody list on 18 different items already.
Not
Jesus.
mine.
I'm old.
So
I'm old. I went through
basically, Angela could just be the whole entire X-Men cast by herself.
By herself.
Man,
yeah,
23 is
Yes.
not
It
old.
just,
the one woman show.
I know she's great, but she can't. No, I don't. No, I don't want to see 13 versions of Angela.
Man, the multiverse.
Right.
Although Vivica
She,
Fox is good. Sean just said that.
definitely
Vivica
not.
Fox show? Vivica
We
Fox?
passed
No,
it.
yo.
We
No.
passed the Vivica Fox stage.
If anybody,
Hey,
I would give him
swinging back
Sonali.
to Professor X. How can ain't nobody say what's
I
Will Smith little shorty
I'm sorry.
I would take
name with the bald head?
Annihilation before
Shut
I
up.
took her.
Sub Notch. Sub Notch. I heard what you
Hmm?
said.
Yeah, they don't think she was
No,
Jada
we are
Pinkett.
not putting Jada
Jada
as
Pinkett,
Professor X.
Professor X.
No,
We're not
No.
putting.
She got the head.
Shut up. Keep
Yeah.
my wife's name.
he would be Cyclops.
Right, he can be Cyclops.
No.
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 Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna say there's no Will Smith, no Jada, no Beyonce,
Okay.
No Kelly Rowland.
no
No Kelly Rowland.
No Michelle Williams. Like no Destiny's Child.
No. No.
no,
No.
none of them children.
Damn. No, no,
We
no,
said
no.
no, 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 no.
No,
Right.
no,
Mm-mm.
no.
Anybody
None of
else to
them
be staying
children.
on the no fly list?
Right. Better off picking Alicia Keys.
No.
No.
I mean,
Dan, I'm about to kick you in your
yeah.
kneecap, yo.
I
Like,
did write a
I only
Broadway.
got one left.
All right, so
Or I took the other one.
I couldn't think of anybody for Jean Grey.
Because she's a
Like,
boring
not a
character
soul.
other than the Phoenix. She's boring.
I
Yeah.
I
Like,
actually picked. Go ahead, Kevin.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Because I don't
I
have
picked,
anybody.
I picked Elaine Ella Balinska. So, any of y'all seen Charlie's Angels?
Mm-hmm.
She was the
Yes.
person who played Jane Kano in Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
Hmm. Okay.
yeah.
So I picked her because she can do all the physical stuff, and I think she has a good build for Jean's character, and she's a pretty good actress. So
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Give
with
me
it.
1
I'm
second.
with it. Rolling right on.
I think this one was probably actually better than the Professor X one. You know
Yeah,
what?
Jean Grey made a
I
little
got
better.
I got somebody for Jean Grey.
We're listening.
I'm scared.
Zoe Kravitz.
Ooh.
How did I
Oh.
know you was gonna go there?
that'd be different.
How did I know you was gonna go there?
Zoe Kravitz.
Because she played Domino in Deadpool.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
See,
Mm-hmm.
for that route, I would go for what's the one that played Canary? and Suicide and
Oh,
the
the
Hunger
little
Jerry,
Games
the
movie.
little young shorty.
Jerry.
Yeah,
Yes.
What's the name?
Birds of
Yeah.
Prey. Hmm.
That's a good one though.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, yeah. Zoe Kravitz, and I just love her.
The next
Mhm.
one is
Um,
very controversial.
Jubilee.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, me and T probably got the same person.
I mean,
Right.
watching Jim Brian and T is hilarious.
All right, you go ahead. You go ahead. T. She is happy. She got the neck going.
I have Haley Bailey.
Oh no, I don't have her.
I have
Who,
Haley
who
Bailey.
did, okay.
I think she's young. I think
That's a
she
good one though.
has a lot of spunk. I mean, she played Little Mermaid, so yeah, I think she would be really good because Jubilee's young and just fun, and she's just like you see her on the red carpet. She always looks like she's having fun, always smiling, always upbeat. So I think she'd make a good Jubilee.
Hmm,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm probably going to say her first name wrong, but her last name is Steinberg. It's Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah,
Yep.
from the
Oh,
Hunger
that's a
Games
good
and
one.
Harriet.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good
Yes,
one.
Mm,
Yeah, I
yes,
okay.
didn't even
I
think
can see
about
her.
her.
I know that name.
She was in Hunger Games and she played
She
Yeah,
was
Harriet
the
Tubman. I
she was
think she
the
played
little
Harriet.
she was the
she
little
played
girl with the curly hair
her hair.
in
Yeah,
the Hunger
she
Games.
played
The
the young
very first
Harriet,
one.
didn't she?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she played a young Harriet.
Young
Yeah.
Harriet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh,
Mm.
I picked her and I picked Quavasion Wallace. She was in Blackish, but she was also in 12 Years a Slave.
Mm.
Okay.
That was the youngest
That's
daughter. I
right.
ain't London.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear the name of that movie, I get instantly mad all over again.
12 Years a Slave.
But she was
Yeah.
she was she was good. She did a voiceover in Trolls too, but um she's young, and she's got the spunk that Jubilee has and all that, carefree wonder. And I think more about the X-Men 97 uh version of Jubilee, like the continued version from before, and
Mm.
how she is, and like her when I thought about it, she instantly popped in my head. So
You say
Once
young
y'all
man.
see the comment, you will see why my head is down.
why? If Jean Grey was 95, sure.
Don't talk like that.
Danny, Danny, talk to your cousin, yo.
Hey, he's participating in the show.
No, I
This
love him. I love him
is
to
his
death,
only
yo.
time now. My Uncle
And then look,
James, he ain't come to play.
he, he asks you, but look, he asks you directly, what do you think?
Oh, man. I think, I think you had too many shots of that Evan Williams, but hey, we here. We here. Mine
We
is,
here now.
mine is Jenny Aiko.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh.
I had to do some research to find out that she is black. I just had to find the research early before I pick her.
Mm. Danny,
Jenny
Danny,
Aiko.
Danny.
That was mine.
I like that pick though. That's a nice pick.
We good with that one? We good with that one, Chris?
I like that.
Yeah, I gotta get
Yeah,
approval from you
that's
now.
a good one.
Appreciate it.
What you got now?
Marseille Martin.
Yep, that's
Mm,
a good one too.
Yep. That's my
for sure.
on the go.
She can pull it off.
Yeah, that's
Ivan Wade says I can see a young Aquila
yeah.
in the B as
Kiki
Jubilee.
Palmer.
Keke Palmer, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
gosh. I don't
definitely.
know if I like
yeah.
it or be
She
annoyed.
was
She's my
20
pick for
years
another
ago.
character, but she's not on the list.
Scissor.
Yo, Courtney says
Sis?
scissor.
She's my
No,
pick
but
for
I
somebody else too.
used as
Yeah, as
Scissor for
Mystique.
another character.
Yeah, I got sister for somebody else too.
Mm.
Y'all actually put Scissor on your list?
Yeah,
Wow.
Hey,
yeah.
mind the minister. Come on.
Have you seen the movie
Do
No,
with
that.
no,
her
no, no.
and?
I ain't got nothing against her. She just never crossed my mind.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
got her
must
for
ain't seen
somebody
a
else.
couple of movies she was in.
She on
She's
a
just cascade.
she's on a TV series with Kiki, ain't she?
She's
Yeah,
a
the
movie.
Netflix movie.
Is it a
It's a
Yeah,
movie?
Netflix movie.
Yeah.
And once you see the
One of
movie,
them
she'll crush
days.
your mind.
yeah.
Right on the regular.
She's dope on.
Yeah,
She's dope in
Um,
that.
yeah, that's it.
Money in the Bank update. Everybody in the men's match is laid out. Okay, moving on.
Yeah,
Uh this seriously is all it is.
I'm waiting for Roman to come back.
and Seth Rollins is in a lot of
Oh,
pain, which I enjoy.
oh, Seth Rollins and Penta just hit Seth Rollins with a superplex off the ladder
Yes,
onto another,
Well,
which
yes,
is why they're in pain.
yes, and I
So we
fully
have two
support that
Mexicans in the
message.
ring right now. I wonder why there are two Mexicans in the ring. Uh, all
That's
right.
Roman.
So did I miss anybody? Because there's a lot going on right now. Did I miss anybody?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
All right. Rogue. Who are you recasting as the one that can never feel another person's touch? Danny, go ahead, because you had your hand up first.
Listen, she is. I love her acting, and she's one of my crushes. It's a Ray.
Oh,
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Not thinking of it.
Man, pat on the back for that one.
I appreciate it. If I can reach it, there we go.
She's phenomenal, but not thinking of
It's a Ray with mine.
All right, so I'm actually kind of mad that nobody has mentioned this woman's name yet,
Janet
which is
Jackson,
kind of surprising. No, she's too
it.
old.
No.
I still love her to death, but she's too old.
Meryl Streep.
shut up, yo.
She's not even black, yo.
You said
Um,
Meryl Streep.
Zendaya.
Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
No.
Why no?
No.
Why?
No,
No.
Why?
no, no.
Sometimes you gotta be like kids.
Y'all can't
Sometimes
just
you just
say
tell your
no
kids
without
no.
giving me a reasoning.
Sometimes you tell your children no just because it's no. No.
No, no, that's not. I
No.
can see Zendaya as Rogue.
Not in
Who?
this lifetime. No. You
So
can see
though
Zendaya on as rogue as she was on crack, yes.
she's a and Zendaya's a good actress. I will give you that.
Mm.
However, do I believe that Zendaya has the emotional range for Rogue? No.
But we
I,
don't know that. I think she does.
what
It-
have you seen Euphoria?
No.
Yes, I've seen
No.
it. And
You
she ain't there yet.
she's
She's
not
in
there.
development. She's in NXT right now, developmental.
I think she's a good actress, but Euphoria don't go far enough, and I think it's supposed to, but it don't.
Oh my God.
Even in challenges, she had the straight face.
Yes,
In challenges, was a lot
Yo,
going on.
and
Penta just
and
hit.
and to Miss Voorhees' point, she too skinny to be Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue is yeah,
Rogue got a
Uh,
bunch of curves and she
um.
ain't got it.
curvy.
So, side note, they Penta just hit the Mexican Destroyer on Andrade on a ladder.
Ooh.
So,
Andrade's dead.
he's
Got you.
yeah, Andrade's dead.
I was surprised he was in the match to begin with.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay. Just saying.
Mm. Anybody else got somebody for Rogue?
I do.
Go ahead,
No,
Boomer.
it not.
It's either gonna be Dochi or SZA.
You gotta pick one, yo. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna give you two because
Yes.
Mr. Johnston over
It's my
here
first
with the
time taking two.
community.
So that's my two.
Go ahead.
I can see Scissor.
I can see Scissor. I definitely see Scissor.
I'm still trying to figure out Dochi.
Don't she?
It might be my anxiety. I don't know.
Shut
You
up.
know what?
Right. Then doesn't Rogue have anxiety about touching people? You don't think that would fit in
She doesn't
somewhere
have an
along the line?
anxiety about touching people. She can't
She
touch
does.
people. She does not
Yeah, I
have an
mean,
anxiety. She
Well,
can't
people
She
like
touch
X-Men
people.
don't
97,
even want
she
people
was
bumping up against her.
X-Men
it does
That's
put
97.
not
out
an
a person.
anxiety.
That is an
It's a
anxiety when she's in a
handicap.
crowd.
Thank you.
If you were to say that at the moment that she found out about her powers, then yes, she has an anxiety about touching people. However, if we pick up the story from when she met the professor, then no, at that point she wouldn't have had the level of anxiety because she would have found a way to deal with it at that point with the wearing of the gloves and all that stuff. So
What if somebody brush past her cheek? The gloves
You,
don't do nothing for it.
It gotta be skin to skin.
yeah, skin to skin
Right.
It
So if I
gotta be
touch her
skin to
cheek,
skin.
I'm dead.
without no
Yeah,
clothes on. Yes,
There's only one person that was able to do it.
no, no, because when other than Wolverine, other than Wolverine, when Gambit kissed her, he did pass. He didn't die,
he
but
passed
it
hmm
out.
took the life out of him.
The only person that can touch her is Magneto because he the magnetism kind of counteracts it.
the EM
Right.
field.
So if
Yeah.
Rogue gave Gambit a head, he would be dead.
Shut up.
He be, he
Shut
be dead.
up.
Yes, he be
Suck,
Shut
dead. That
suck,
up.
suck the life out
Shut
of him in
up.
more than one way.
yeah.
Shut
My
up.
God.
Why are you
Oh
He
still
my
takes his
God.
talking?
soul,
Why are you still
Yeah,
talking?
suck out his soul in more than one way.
takes
And
his
that
soul
means
out here.
I know a lot of X Men.
No, we don't want that.
Ah!
I'm
I
just
can't.
saying. There's some
You know
rogues
what,
out here.
Courtney? I thought about her too. I thought about her
Journey,
Too
for
slim.
yeah.
Rogue, and I don't know why I didn't go with her.
Too slim. Got the accent, not the fit. Too slim.
Prosthetic, sir.
Can somebody remind people in WWE stop going for a pin in a ladder match?
Yep.
Right. Like just stop it. That's what
Did
happens when
any
you
of
drink
y'all
before the match.
did any of y'all watch Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Do you
Yes,
remember the character Tanya Rock?
Yes.
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 So the girl who played Tanya Rock, Amani Harkim or Hakim, that's who my
Do,
pick
do
was.
we do we have a sponsored
Okay.
ladder entering the match? Oh my god,
Is that a
that's the
okay?
fireball ladder entering the match. I'm sorry, Chris. I apologize.
You're fine. I'm with
I
you too.
like that pick
I'm
for you
looking
though.
at it
I can
out the
see that.
side of my eye. So
I can see that as the character. I can see that as Jean. I mean, Rogue. I can see that.
My rogue, I picked
Oh, oh,
And
he
she
just
had
Jamie
helicopter
range.
Lawson.
sending people down.
I couldn't hear you, Brian. Who'd you say?
I picked Jamie Lawson for my rogue. If you saw Sinners, she was the dancer and the singer in Sinners.
Yeah. The
You talking
nasty
about
Uh,
Pearl? You talking about
yeah,
Pearline
Erlene, yeah,
Berlin.
she was
Yeah.
Erlene in
with the
Sinners.
hot crotch?
That, yeah, with with the hot box scotch, yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hot box scratch.
Yeah, that she's my role. I think
Somebody
she
take
she
me.
she, she can nail it
Had Sammy singing for the rest of his life.
for
Hard.
the rest of it.
Got a club
Talking about
named after her.
that hot walk box.
Yeah, got a whole club named after her. Yep.
Right. I mean, that was some serious stuff.
For real,
Years
Courtney?
later,
For real, Courtney? For real?
I don't even want to know what you're talking about.
Nope. Not gonna do this. Cyclops.
Next.
Steph's about to win this.
I have an unpopular opinion. I like.
Go for it.
I am so gonna massacre her last name, but Denai Greer from
Oh,
Black Panther
yeah.
and Walking Dead.
Mm.
I think she
Oh
has
yes,
range to play Rogue, and she's strong, but yet she has that sensitive side about her that you see on The Walking Dead. I really think she's a great actress, so I cast her.
I agree with that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like how
No,
the
that's
camera got real close as Chad Gable, I'm sorry, El Amanicano is putting the steel plate in his mask. Like they didn't even try to hide it. The camera was like right here. He's showing the
they say it's a medicated patch.
Those cameras need a
It's a
new
strong nicotine patch.
something.
Look, I think El Americano's going to win this match because
this
Chad
is
Gable
selfish
got
for him to
whooped.
even be in the match, yo.
Because he got whipped at, at Worlds Collide. But that was a good match though at Worlds Collide.
I
That was
didn't
a
even
really good
watch
match.
that. I didn't even
I
see
didn't
that.
watch.
Match was epic, bro.
You should watch it.
I'm
Just
going.
Jean
just
match
watch it
that
on mute. Just
I have
watch it on mute.
Watch
Because
it
yeah,
when
on
you
because
go
mute.
in
Conan
there,
gets on your nerves.
watch Your code name. Like when Stephanie Valcan did the Devil's Kiss, he asked Corey. He said, "What's that move called?"
Sir, get off the
Oh,
mic.
Yo, he
He said,
said,
"What is that move called?" He was like, "The Devil's Kiss."
You
Ooh,
know
LA,
Conan
go
only
LA
said it on
Night
oh,
9.
Studio
No,
LA
he
Knight.
Radio
not. No,
Code.
he not. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, so El Americano and LA Knight is officially dead. Um,
uh, Cyclops.
they're unalive.
Gracias.
Yes, yes, Cyclops. Let's go to Cyclops. Yes.
Mm.
Who want to take this one?
How is he
Everybody's
back
been
up,
deep throat
yo?
with this one.
I
How
got,
did
I
he?
Brian,
got,
what you
I
got?
got, I got
Huh?
Michael Rainey Jr. for my
Oh,
Cyclops
Oh
Ooh,
God.
I can't wait to get to
from the
them.
Shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him as because he in the Shy he played that pretty boy. He had that pretty boy attitude that I'm better than like
pretty
that's my
boy swag.
yeah.
Pretty
Like he
boy
had that
swag.
yeah.
Chris is dancing in her seat. Who do you have?
Yes, who do you have, Chris?
Okay.
She probably
The
got
first,
me. I wouldn't be surprised.
I thought about you, Dan, but it
It
just
wasn't a long thought, though, I promise you.
so I picked Kofi Saribe.
You about to say Kofi
Ooh.
Kingston. Let's see.
Kofi Saribe. So if you saw
You know the
uh,
Jamaican Kofi Kingston or the one we got now?
Girls Trip, he was in that, and he was also on
Yeah.
Queen Sugar.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Okay.
So
Hold
he
up,
and
hold up. Who was he in Girl Trip?
he was the girl that he was the
He was
girl.
from
He was the guy that
Queen Sugar.
Jada,
Jada was messing with.
yeah.
Oh, was that the guy when she put
Yeah,
the grapefruit juice on his?
yeah,
Okay,
and he
never
came
mind.
out the room with the grapefruit juice in his eye.
Yeah, in his eye.
That's a good one.
Sure. That's what we're gonna call it. His
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
Okay.
Andrade about to win.
But
Andrade is not
his
about to win this.
his role on Queen Sugar is more of why I picked him.
Okay.
Hey, doing dollar.
Okay.
You
Who
can
I
you
don't
probably
got,
have
see him
John?
in
anybody
the
for
back of the
Cyclops,
room.
just to let you. All right, Courtney, you gotta put in the comments why you said Jamie Foxx show.
Let's
What?
see, Jamie
That
Foxx.
go to
What?
bed. Who you got? Jamie Foxx. You gonna
I'm
pick
going to
Ray?
jump out there and give my pick. I'm going with Michael B. Jordan.
Mm.
Have him.
No.
Michael B. Jordan was my other pick. He was my other pick. But I went when I saw Jamie Michael Rainey, I was like, okay, either him or John David Washington.
I have Idris Elba for Cyclops,
Oh,
I can see that.
Who
You
you
can have
yeah,
that
I
got?
can
one.
see it.
and
I
I
got
want
Idris Elba for Cyclops.
Oh, Seth's Peoples. So
Idris
let me
Elba
get this
going young.
straight. You can see Idris Elba now. You can see him in Cyclops, but you can't see him as Professor X.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Please explain.
Really?
yes.
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
He can play the good soldier. He can play the good leader. But
Okay.
the thinker, the strong mind guy, the father figure, I can't see that.
I
Not
mean,
unless he
he
like
kind
3
of
years
did
old.
that. He kind of did that in Takers.
Yeah,
You see how that ended?
yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling y'all right now, this match about to piss me off. Okay.
Oh, you know it's gonna piss you
But she
off.
don't like Seth, and Seth about to win.
Nobody likes Seth.
That's the
I
guy.
like Seth.
I
I
like
like
Seth.
Seth. I
Yeah,
like
Well,
the
Seth can.
architect.
All
But
right.
they
So,
they gonna end up giving it to Seth for the storyline. But it's stupid.
and you said, Kev, you ain't have nobody for Gambit? I mean, for
Oh,
Cyclops?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I don't
easy.
have anybody for Cyclops.
All right. So we're rolling on to Gambit.
All right,
Miss
hold on.
D,
Let's
who
see
do
what
you
the
have?
peanut gallery says first.
growing up, I had a crush on Gambit. Yes, I had
Okay.
a crush on the character.
So they make a name for myself.
All
So
right.
I have a crush on Michael B. Jordan. So I thought that went hand in hand.
For who? Gambit?
The Gambit. He's
Okay.
hot at the end.
Who is coming down to the ring?
That's it.
Hold on.
Is that Roman? Or is that Sammy?
No, it's Solo.
Uh,
No, not Solo. It's Bloodline 2.0.
okay.
Uh,
Oh,
Mm.
I have Lashana Lynch. I have a female Gambit.
Mm.
Oh, that's
oh.
Lashana Lynch. You know her from the Marvels, and she was in the last James Bond movie.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Courtney says Seth doesn't even like Seth. Okay. Uh, I just thought I'd share that with y'all. No, I'm with you on that one, yo.
Oh yeah, it was smooth, smooth. I'm all for the ladies, changing the game. All right, Brian, who you got? Brian, who you got?
I have um, Jacob
Oh,
Lattimore
Hmm.
Ooh.
from.
I like that from the shot.
I got Jacob Lattimore. He's my gambit. Like again, from the shop, he has that ladies
I
man
would say,
swag. That like that's my gambit. And
okay.
he and like all the chicks are pissed off at him in that show. So that's gambit.
Mm, okay.
Damn.
because I was
Who else
about to
there?
say, how in the hell is he manhandling? What's the name, yo? Ain't no way.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You got Chris.
I have Lucas Sabat. He played on Grownish.
Yes.
He
Mm,
was Zoe's he was Yara Shahida's boyfriend.
yeah, okay. Okay. Mm,
All right, so Courtney says I had Jamie Foxx as Gambit. The reason I feel he, the reason I feel he would do that character right. It's his personality would fit Gambit.
I got a
Okay.
woman way over top.
You damn. You gays
And
and
touch
these.
me.
So
Oh,
I kind
yeah.
of agree with Courtney and Miss Voorhees because he would bring a sense of humor to Gambit with the one-liners that Gambit would do, and he probably could nail the accent.
Well, if that's the case, I'll give you T Pain.
Oh my God,
Wow.
yes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nah. Oh.
T-Pain, not Teddy
Oh my
Bigger ass
God.
down.
Is Gambit? Yeah. Wow.
Sign me up for that
Mm,
movie.
What is? Hold on.
T-Pain is
Jacob about
good.
to switch. Jacob,
Yeah,
Jacob about to
yeah,
turn on
maybe
on
yep.
on, on Solo.
Saw it coming. Saw that coming.
I thought it was gonna be the other way around. Tell you the truth.
No, because then he needs to win and then get the championship from Solo, and that'll have them fighting.
I hate you, Solo.
All right, who we doing? Who we doing next?
we got Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Yo, Jacob just yelled out, "I hate you." You know how he was like, "I love you."
For about,
Mm,
I thought that man couldn't say any words but that.
No,
see,
I mean,
Yeah,
he
I
said
we
mean,
he
got the
has
You know what I
Nightcrawler.
mean?
he
And then he
has
played.
said, "Yeah, I mean," and all gas and no brakes,
Oh, gas, no
and
brakes.
Coast to coast and post to post.
He be trying not to cuss because he cusses on the regular. He
yeah,
be trying to hold it back.
yeah.
yeah,
You holding back.
when he
So
was
to
down
Solo.
MLW, but when Jacob was down MLW, it was ridiculous.
Yo, he was off
First of
the
all,
top.
Solo needs to get his flowers. That man has been doing awesome work since he's been up on that damn roster. That fool
Yeah,
was like, what is this? The fake bloodline? So what are you? Honorary
his
Uch?
character work, his character work has definitely improved.
I'm
All
still
right, so did everybody get his gambit in? Get
yeah.
their gambit in?
Yes,
All right,
Yeah,
yes.
we on Nightcrawler now.
we are on Nightcrawler.
One of my favorite characters.
I could not figure out a soul who could be Nightcrawler.
I got one, but it's going to
I
throw
got one.
everybody off.
All right, who you got, Danny?
Will I am.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I mean, he played that character almost in Wolverine Origins. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That
Mm.
makes
that's a good one.
sense.
Dan,
That actually
I'm
does
so
make
proud of
sense.
you.
I
That's
would
a
think that was
good
his
one,
father.
man.
I
Ain't
like
that his
that.
father?
I like that
Could
pick.
him and Mystique
Did
make
she
that
just
baby?
say she proud
You
of you,
better
yo?
stop. Strawberries and chocolate, they go together. You better stop.
I thought they was kind of spinning that dude, that character off as his father anyway.
Yeah. He's my first pick off the top was Will I Am. Like, it's nobody else.
That was good.
That's a good one.
You know what? I actually kind of forgot about that in the Wolverine movie. That is a good pick, yo.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see you're Will I Am, and I raise you, the dude that plays Carlton in Bel Air.
Mm.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Ooh, that is a good one. Who do you have,
Mm.
Miss Chris?
Somebody I think said him for another character, but I picked John David Washington.
I don't even remember that name coming up, but okay.
I mentioned him for my Cyclops.
Okay.
We going
So
in
we
on
got
this.
some good people right now for this one.
All right. T, who you swinging with?
If he was
Uh
Captain America, Anthony Mackie.
Oh,
Yo, that's crazy.
uh
yeah,
Ivan Wade said True Blood, black dude for Gambit. True
Lafayette.
Blood,
Oh,
black
the
the black
dude
guy
that
from
played
True Blood.
Lafayette. Yeah.
Yeah.
yo, yeah.
Mhm.
Not True Blood.
Oh, Ellie Knight.
No, please no.
As long as it's
Yeah.
not Seth, I don't care.
I'd rather anybody win but him.
Nope. There
Mm.
go. There go.
Unfortunately, the guy is deceased. But yeah, but we said living or dead. So
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is about to win Money in the Bank for what,
And
the
I know who's
third
going to be
Shut
time?
Beast.
up, Kevin.
Mm. Brian, you got yours in, right?
He only
Yeah.
won because his goons came in there to help him out.
Now you
And
So
got
he
my,
yours.
won.
no, I ain't get
Look
mine
at
in.
it.
I ain't get my Nightcrawler in yet.
Okay, Brian, what you got?
Let's go, Sack. Oh my bad. Um, nah,
That's
I
some
was
good
trying to.
bull crap.
So my Nightcrawler, I had Lakeith Stanfield.
Mm.
Mm.
Hmm.
He was my Gambit
Mm.
at first, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make him my Nightcrawler.
Ew. Not that, Brian. I'm sorry.
Uh,
It was good. That's a good pick, though.
Mm.
Don't yeet Seth Rollins. You did not yeet
uh,
Seth Rollins, sir.
I'm orchestrating. I'm not eating.
Okay.
He's on my list, Kevin.
Oh,
Okay. Last but
Yeah.
not
All
least.
right. So
Mm.
last but not least,
Mm.
let's talk about the beast.
Y'all gonna like my
All
beast.
right. I am going to say this one, and his name was mentioned for somebody else, but I saved him for this one. Jonathan Majors.
ooh.
Oh.
The reason why I picked Jonathan Majors because he has the build,
Mm-hmm.
he has the height, and I feel like he can pull off the slightly nerdiness that Beast brings to the table
Mm-hmm.
with his IQ. I
Okay.
don't think Jonathan Majors have to always be the brute unless he has to be. Like Beast had a perfect balance of
Yeah, yeah.
intelligence and brutality. So he
If you can
always
let
had that
Frazier from
perfect
Cheers play
balance.
him, then that's perfect.
Huh?
So if you can let Frazier from Cheers play Beast, then yes, you can let Jonathan Majors play Beast.
Yeah.
But but
Absolutely.
but but even Kelsey Grammer did a great job doing it. He
Yes,
Awesome
he
brought
job.
did.
a
He did.
certain balance. So
He
which was
did.
very surprising to me because I was like, what? For real? When I saw it, okay, I can see it. It works. So that's why I picked Jonathan Majors.
Cool. I like it. I like that a lot.
All right. We're gonna go with Danny.
That's me. All
And that
right.
is you.
So I'm going with Kevin Gravel.
I thought you were gonna say Kevin Gross. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm
Kevin
good.
Gravel is the big dude off of Underworld.
Yeah, yeah. He played the werewolf, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Everything about him screams beast, except he's not blue.
I like that. That's a good one too.
Ah, see, I got the lip curl from Chris. We in there. It's the lips. Mm. You don't like it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't do that.
she she frowned up.
No,
Don't think she like it.
no,
No.
no.
All right, Courtney, please explain about Michael B. Jordan. Uh, so Chris, why are you turning your
For
lip
that
up at him?
greatness.
Why are you giving Dan the Elvis Presley lip?
I was
So
saying,
as
come here,
as
but
far as far as the
uh,
beast aspect of him,
never
yes,
mind.
I could 100% agree with you on all the things you said. The fact that he's built, he got the height,
Right.
all of that kind of stuff. The the quirkiness about the IQ, the phrasing of his the diction, the language that Beast is known for, I don't think he can pull it off.
Okay.
It's like a Superman. It's like you got some of them that play a good Superman, but a terrible Clark Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Others that do it the other way
Get at
around.
it again.
And he would be a good Beast, but I don't think he would be
A good
uh,
Hank McCoy.
a good Hank McCoy. Yeah,
Okay.
I like that. That
Sound
that
logic.
analogy was cool because that goes with every DC character who plays Superman.
Batman too.
Yeah, man.
yeah, Batman too. It's
Yes,
with these characters that have these dichotomies and these kind of almost alter egos. Like you got to be able to at least be somewhat middle of the road. Like I'm okay if you a little bit more on one or the other side, but you can't be the extreme one way or the other. It
Mm-hmm.
just throws
Which
and
which
then
the
it
Duke was
throws
my
the
pick.
balance of the
Almost.
team off too.
Winston Duke, like Wakanda Valor, Winston Duke.
Yeah, and Baku. That's the only reason why I didn't pick him because it's too similar to what he's
M'Baku.
already played.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but I can see why Ivan picked him. Like you said, it's
yeah,
similar to something that he's
to
already
what he
playing.
does. Yeah,
So he might be able to nail it better than anybody else. Um, Courtney said before y'all end the show, I have an honorable mention for who you would could play Mystique. That is going to be on the next recast. So if there is a part two. This is not over. We promise you. And she is saying Michael B. Jordan for Nightcrawler. How many times we gonna recast Michael B. Jordan, yo?
It's
Stop.
damn thing.
He could play anything at this point.
Same
No,
amount of times y'all can
Y'all,
No,
recast Angela Bassett.
pushing the Michael B. Jordan envelope. I
I
can't
think,
do
I think T is doing this for a different reason.
it. Right.
Mm.
all right, we gotta get the nah. Nah, who is your beast?
I didn't do mine either.
me
I got
neither.
you, sweetie.
Forrest Whitaker.
What?
Oh,
Sure,
Nice.
that was way left.
That was,
I think
that's
he
a
being dead ass serious though. That's the problem. I
yeah, he
think he
He
is.
is
is
very
dead
serious.
ass serious. I think he
He
is
is very serious.
DAS. I think he is
But
dash. I think he is dead ass serious, yo.
He is
I
super serious.
can do that because he didn't say Morgan Freeman.
All right, so
Wow.
now why Forrest Whitaker and the eye?
Well, first of all, he would have makeup on, so you wouldn't know his eye was slanted. And if it was slanted, he's a beast, so you can have both eyes slanted. Therefore, you're not putting the attention on one eye. Second of all,
Oh my
he's the
god.
godfather of Harlem currently, and he's played intelligent people roles before. The great
He has.
debaters, Rage in Harlem. He can pull off that type of character.
You're
Uh,
right. I
I done
snorted.
brought the
Oh, that's
snort out.
T. That is T snorting. Oh my god.
I'm just
See, is
saying,
that how you
the,
laugh?
the eye is
Yes.
not a factor in this
Yes.
Well,
situation.
when she gets rolled, when she gets
And
going, Brian, she starts to snort. It is bad.
and his current character in Black Panther is dead, so he can do something else
Yeah, true.
Why is Nikki Bella coming back?
Who?
now. What?
No, she not. No, she not. Nobody
He
want
coming
her.
back where?
Her
Nikki
own
Bella
husband
returns
didn't
from
want
my
her.
dead.
She needs some money. She giving up all that alimony.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. Them checks is real.
Yeah. Forrest
Um.
Whitaker.
Oh,
Look at
Miss
it. Think about
Voorhees
it.
says.
Hear it in your head.
Miss Voorhees says, I think he's too tall for
Beast. I mean,
Beast.
he can scrunch down. Beast was scrunching most of the time. His career.
He's upside down most of the day.
Yes.
He is not upside down most. Oh my Lord Jesus.
He's reading the book upside down, hanging up the ceiling, sir.
Okay, but that's
Starting
not
to
all day
garden.
long, yo. He does walk upright.
and remember, he does become a part of the UN Council for mutant relations. So
Mm.
he does walk upright.
He does. Yeah, I can see
Turned
it.
into a student.
Forrest Whitaker.
All right, T. Who do you have, T?
I was honestly going to say Forrest Whitaker. That was the first thought I had
Stop.
because it was between him and who I actually picked, Lawrence Fishburne. And I went back
Mm-hmm.
and forth between those two, and I went with Lawrence, and he picked Forrest.
So it's so
Lawrence
many
Fishburne,
things
I can
about
see you.
Larry. It is so many things about Larry Fishburne that will make me hard to see him as. And yes, his real first name is Larry. Larry Fishburne as Beast is one that he played the mailman, no, the cowboy, in Pee Wee
And
Herman's
Pee Wee Herman.
Playhouse. Uh,
Nobody remembers that, sir, but you.
I do.
You know, I
I
remember
remember
that.
that. I remember that.
I forgot all about
Okay.
that, sir.
Everybody on this
Actually,
call right here,
Lawrence could
everybody
he
on
could
this
circle back
podcast
and
should
play
remember that.
Professor X. He could be
Uh,
Professor X too.
yeah, he could play Professor X. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's just other stuff. I just Color Purple. He didn't say a word, but he packed up his guitar and left. Uh,
Huh?
Yeah,
Color Purple.
he tried to calm Sophia down. Miss Sophia, come on, come on.
That was the
But
only line
listen,
he had in the entire movie.
she
Um,
should listen.
but no, I can see Lawrence Fishburne though. He is a sir. He could be a comedic actor. He could be a serious actor.
What
Um,
you say, Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince? James Avery.
uh, no James Avery. No. Uh, no, I'm with it. So Chris, who did you do? Oh, no,
No, I
Chris
did.
did yours.
I
Go.
did
All
do
right, go.
mine.
Go. The
So
moderator is back here behind me spazzing. I don't know what she's doing, but she's making all types of noises with her hands, and I'm afraid to turn around because I think the screen may go blank. I don't know. I'm afraid. So y'all just if
Yeah, we don't want to know, sir.
I don't
yeah,
want to know either.
I don't want to be privy. I think he's a little like a smidge too old, but he was in the
No,
great
he could be a younger version, but go ahead.
he was in the Great Debaters. He was in Beyond the Lights. He was in Red Tails. His name is Nate Parker.
Oh, that's a
Yes.
phenomenal. That's a
Hmm,
That's
great,
that's
that's a
a
great
good pick.
great
cast.
pick.
That is a good pick.
That's
That
a
was a
So
good
great
pick.
pick. Yes.
yeah,
I haven't seen much of him lately, but that is a good pick.
yeah.
That's a
Not
good pick.
I haven't either, but you know he, like I said, he's a slight hair over I think where Hank could be, but you know his body type is kind of there, and he's such a great actor in the Great Debaters specifically.
He did
You
well,
know
definitely.
he would have the balance that I think Beast would need. So
Come on, Maya. They can still see you. Come on.
So Miss Voorhees says Will I Am is the perfect height. I'm assuming for
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Um, no, I cannot see Uncle Phil. I cannot see James Avery as the Beast. I'm
Mm,
sorry,
Said
yeah.
Courtney.
Cole Winslow, bro.
What?
Cole
You said
Winslow.
Carl Winslow. Oh, see, what's going
No,
on here?
no.
no,
Who said that?
Courtney,
Why
I
would
mean,
you say that, Miss Voorhees? What's wrong?
She tripped over the vacuum.
In that case, how about Carl Winslow as Beast? Oh, yours being sarcastic. Okay, I got you.
I
I'm
say
sorry.
I was about to
Hey,
say
big
something else,
guy.
but now ain't the right time.
yeah,
I was thinking
y'all going
him
real left
too,
now.
or that one that played his son. Why are y'all picking these people?
You
No,
said Eddie Winslow.
Are you talking
Hey,
about Eddie
Edo.
Winslow? Yeah?
You talking about
The one that
Edo?
played. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm not. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna go there with him because he is not as he seems. He is not
Right.
as
Eddie
he
Winslow.
seems. Yeah, Eddie Winslow. Let's just
Just
pay. Let's
because,
just say
just because he loves some strange things,
Hush your,
you know.
hush your face, Dan. Don't eat.
like he
He
paid
loves what he
for his.
loves.
But
Yeah,
I don't think he don't have it. Not for that character.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
don't
I
have it
don't.
now.
Yeah,
He don't have it.
we know what's
yeah.
going on. Be quiet.
yeah. Let's just say Eddie Winslow paid for his girlfriend's surgery to make it his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, he got tired of being on the
Wait,
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
wait, wait,
yeah,
wait. Now we
yeah.
getting into it now.
Mhm.
So I tried so hard to be good this episode. It's just too late. It's out the window
You
now. We had
did.
to end
You
this.
really
I
did.
had to,
Before you go off the rails, let's give Dan a round of applause for holding it
You know
together.
what?
Let's
yes,
go.
yes.
Good job. Good job.
thank
Yes,
you.
Eddie Winslow's the top now, sir. So if that's what you're really calling
Yeah,
for.
and he held it
Yes.
this long. He has held it for an hour and 40 minutes.
Miss Voorhees, no. No, no, no.
Oh, Ving Rhames is a beast.
No,
You gonna be drinking
No,
Kool-Aid in the kitchen?
no,
no.
You
My
want
man
Ain't
be
you want
sitting
some
out there
breakfast
talking about we
agility?
have the meats.
You
No,
want some breakfast youngin?
Ain't locked
no.
down.
Then Razor pop out talking about we have the meats. No.
Oh
This
my
is how we do
stars
it in
and
We
garters.
do it in Africa.
Eh. You want some of these eggs? No.
No, sir. I want you to get your naked out of my kitchen. Stop drinking my Kool-Aid. That's what I want.
So
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Danny. Eddie Winslow, or the guy that played Eddie Winslow,
Something McCarthy.
is
Anything? Something McCarthy?
um he's into Transformers. And
Decepticons.
and we're not talking about Autobots.
Oh, I'm
We're
crazy.
definitely
He's
talking
definitely
about
Decepticon.
Decepticons. Oh, we're
Not
definitely
these
talking
kind.
about Decepticons.
Okay.
Not these.
We're not talking about them. We so he got a transmission problem.
So right,
No,
we
he
ain't
fixed
talking
the
about
problem.
Hasbro. We ain't talking
He
about
took the
Hasbro toys, sir.
he took the
Oh man.
exhaust pipe off the car.
Well, he like the sword fight.
No, he's not
No,
sword fighting
no,
anymore.
that's
He
the thing.
fixed it.
He took the sword off. So now it's just a shield.
He took he
Yes. He just he took he's a sheave.
It went from this to this. It went from
thank
this
y'all
to this.
for, you know.
Oh, Chris is over here.
Oh no, sir.
I
Hmm.
ain't say nothing.
Yeah. He was on what is it, Vlad's podcast or show,
And
whatever.
Vlad
And
TV.
yeah, Vlad TV, and the girl said it, or the Transformer said it. She was like, "Yeah, he paid for my surgery. I don't have it no more."
Yeah,
and but
family no longer matters.
the
It was
look that he
viral.
gave her, the look he gave her was priceless. It was so priceless. Are you eating?
Like,
Uh,
why you put
what's over there eating? It was so
there's a
priceless
lot of
because
eating.
he looked at he looked at her and like, why'd you put our business out there like that?
All
Like,
right.
I guess he didn't want the world to know that he was into Transformers.
Sir, you can see this face and know that you like Optimus Prime. Cut it out.
Made Vlad
That's
come from behind the camera like, bruh.
got him.
Yeah,
Alrighty. Alrighty.
yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we
Mm.
so thank you for coming along for the
I
ride
ain't
with
say
us
my
tonight.
pick yet.
Oh, you
Brian ain't
did
say
not.
it.
We got way off track as usual. Go ahead, Brian.
My pick for
In
Beast
the
was all
basement,
this. My
in the
pick was
streets.
Aldous Hodge for Beast.
Was who?
Aldous
All this
Hodge.
Hodge.
Hawkman and Black Adam.
I would put him back in Cyclops. If I gotta go run it back.
I was bouncing between it. Roll out. Speaking, I do gotta roll out. I gotta run to the store before they close. So,
Hmm. You never stay for a whole show, yo.
Never.
I know. Look, I'm on daddy duty. It be kicking my ass.
You gotta do daddy duty before you do other commitments, sir. But you go, you got your last pick in. You go, robots in disguise. I hate you, Miss Voorhees, but I love you so
Out
much.
Aldous
Damn, he
Hodge.
just left.
Yeah, I don't see it. I
He
don't
just
see
left.
it.
I said he just like bye. I just want to plug out real quick. No, so with that being said, robots in disguise. My God, my Lord Jesus. And she put the little music sound behind it on the middle.
I had to make it clear because I don't know how to say this. It's a bad time because it's Nas here. I know how this is gonna go, so I'm not even gonna say it. Yeah, because I'm a Transformer fan. And this
I mean,
Decepticons and Autobots.
look. I think everybody on here are fans of the Hasbro
Yeah,
Transformers.
yeah.
Okay, we have nothing. We have no issues against real life Transformers, and we understand that this is your mom, so we celebrate you. Uh, but yeah, yeah, it's Pride Month, yeah.
Come on, man, mental health month.
What?
Well, it's mental health month.
It's it's both,
It's
yo.
everybody's mind.
It's
We're
both, yo.
sharing
It's
it
Men's
all.
Mental Health Month. It's Pride Month. Yeah. So you
Yeah,
got Pride people that have mental. You have men that's part of Pride that has mental health. So it all runs together. So
No, sir. And Father's Day. And we don't get our
and
month.
Father's Day, right? Which is the least respected holiday of every holiday.
Of all times.
Tomorrow's the Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York, and Damian Priest is one of the marshals again.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, I think only
Okay.
in Vegas as well.
if you're a Christian, tomorrow's also Pentecost. So,
Oh
Right.
yeah, I
I'm
remember
a
that.
Pisces.
you said you remember that?
I remember that now. I forgot.
Sheesh. I
I forgot
remember
to.
that.
uh, did you just say you would pick Monique as a
She
black
said
female beast?
as a black female beast. That's what she said.
I'm
We're
done.
gonna talk.
Cancel the
Uh,
show. The show over.
Miss Donaldson, we're gonna have a conversation, man.
And on that note,
We're gonna right. So on
Niggas,
that note, ladies and gentlemen,
there's
boys and
something in them
girls, we
cookies.
any final thoughts on the recast, ladies and gentlemen?
When
Eddie
is part
Winslow doesn't
happening?
have a laser beam.
Part two is happening when we announce it because we
Ah,
don't know yet.
okay.
Yeah,
I,
play it
I
by ear.
I think some folks had some really really good picks for some of these characters that if Marvel was paying attention,
Yeah.
Which we know they were not.
yeah, we know they
Yeah.
were
Put in that email that we got that day, Cam. Somebody's paying attention.
not. You know,
Yeah,
that you definitely would have like a good group of people to pull off a couple good X-Men movies. So kudos to the group. Not the peanut gallery, but the group.
Mm. No, the Peanut Gallery had some good suggestions.
Nobody got put in timeout today. Excellent work.
That's a good
Yeah,
thing. A whole
yeah,
show.
nobody got put in timeout on the season premiere. The moderator is behind me applauding, but there is always next week, people. Speaking of next week, Dan,
Yeah.
we are rolling out a new series called what?
Bosses.
And what is bosses, sir?
Bosses, we will be interviewing people who have their own businesses, getting to how they started the company, and basically picking their brain on things that they like in his life. We have a special guest next week, Mr. J. Chris Moore, who is a choreographer, and you would not believe what he dances to, what he choreographs. So you have to find out next week.
Actually, no, we can give him a sneak peek. You go check out his TikTok page. What is it, Jay?
J. Chris Moore.
Yeah, Jay Chris Moore on TikTok. Check out his TikTok page. And if you are a wrestling fan, you're definitely going to love what you see from him on
Ooh.
his TikTok. He does something very creative and very innovative. And he will be our premier guest on this new series that we're also launching part of season 3, which is Bosses. And we're going to have some other people on here. I'm going to have some members of my church on here who are a married couple who they run separate businesses. One is a mental health expert, and the other one is a certified public accountant. And they both are members of my church. And actually, the accountant is actually my ministry mentor, and I also call him my brother. So they will be on here at a later date. We got a lot of stuff in the bag for y'all for season 3. We are bringing back
Hold on.
the
Before you
huh
say it, before you say it, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer T's question. I'm already looking at the list for part 2 already. I was literally writing that down while we was talking.
I have some of them.
I know you did. So it'll be dropping soon. So just
I
yeah,
have a question. Where can I get a Two Fat Guys podcast T-shirt?
Oh,
that
you
guy
can
right
get a
there in the
Few
bottom
Fat Guys
corner.
podcast t-shirt from that gentleman right there, Mr. Najee, aka Dick Clark. Tell her how to find you, sir.
You can find me at NODJAHHEAD creations at Gmail. Or if you want to inbox me on Facebook, that's fine. Just let me know size, color. We'll work it out.
What's the biggest size you carry?
Ask me.
The ones that they got on right now, that's a
6X.
6.
6.
Because that's the size I'm looking to get.
So yeah,
Okay.
6X
Your
and
love of Two
he
Fat Guys T-shirt, and that's
oh
the
yeah,
Okay.
and we had, like I said, y'all saw me with the hoodies. He actually did a mechanics day for my brother. So nah, we doing some stuff. And he's
Yes, sir.
also
Inbox
he
me
don't
deep.
know yet, but he about to find out. He's gonna be one of the guests on Bosses.
ooh.
Mm,
So we
Okay.
definitely doing some big
I am
things.
humbled.
But so Miss
probably
T,
a real estate
where
agent
can they
coming soon.
Miss T, tell them where they can find you, ma'am.
I'm on TikTok at Brooklyn Girl 1380. I talk about wrestling. I talk about Taylor Swift. I talk about Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, you name it. I talk.
And Miss Voorhees, by the lovely by her, Miss Voorhees took the time out to actually put the name of Nod Your Head Creations
Thank
name.
Yes, indeed.
So this is how you can find
Email,
him on
IG,
Instagram. On Instagram on the
get at
and
me.
definitely. So and Danny and I will be sending you some pictures, sir, so you can post on your
Thank you. Appreciate it.
on your thing. He's also, I wish Sean was still here. I didn't think about it. And I'll put it on the Two Fat Guys page. And I think you should have it from the chat. If not, I'll make sure you get it. He made Sean Sean is one of our clear people that watches the show. And he made a clear person shirt for Sean that says certified invite or something to that nature. So Sean is invited to the cookout. Uh,
Yeah,
so
he
he
inboxed it to me. It's on the IG page.
Okay, it's on the IG page, so you do have it. Awesome.
Yes,
God,
So
sir.
yeah,
I
so
want
yeah,
to
so
out.
when you go, to his IG page, T, you will see it. Yeah, oh,
And
everything.
I'm working on the cookie shirts for the cookies.
Uh.
I gotta make sure they're perfect for these young ladies.
I want one that certified chocolate chip.
So, but we gotta
Hey,
talk
I
to you
got
about getting some shenanigan you shirts.
you.
But
Absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the show. It is so sad that we have to go. But we will be
Miss
back
Keith,
next
where we
week.
find you at?
Um,
Where can we find
okay,
you at in your podcast?
before I forget, she threw this up here. She lucky it got up here. All right. Um, Courtney says I'm
Yes,
starting
ma'am.
my crochet business. You can find my crochet page at Sweet Dreams by Cookie. Also working on my erotic podcast.
Oh
So if
Lord.
you're looking for handmade crochet that is not made by some sweatshop kid in Japan, China, or North Korea, excuse me. This is actually being made by her, by Care, with her hands. Definitely look her up on Sweet Dreams by Cookie. I think you should really change the name of that because that's a
I don't.
double
I kind of
entendre,
like
man.
it. I kind of like it.
No, keep it,
It's a
keep
double
it,
entendre, man.
keep it.
Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, how am I about to be putting time out? I'm trying to stop the shenanigans from happening right now. I'm
Almost,
trying to
almost at the end of the show. You can't put nobody
right.
time out. The show is still almost over.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can find two fat guys everywhere. Nah, but you can find us at two fat guys podcast 99 at gmail.com if you want to email us and send any show ideas, or if you just want to say, hey, we support you, we really appreciate it. Facebook, two fat guys podcast, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Two Fat Guys
Jeez.
Podcast 99. Two Fat Guys Podcast 99. Two Fat Guys Podcast 99. And on Spotify, we are Two Fat Guys Podcast. This episode will be uploaded by Wednesday, so check it out. One Mind Entertainment, we are dropping a new single by Raheem Anderson on the 20th. The song is called No Need, so be on the lookout for that. So you will be seeing promotions for that on my page and the Two Fat Guys page. Cycle Worldwide has new music. He has the best of both worlds, which is him and his son Showtime Dan, who is a graduate of high school and is on his way to Shenandoah on a scholarship for football. So definitely check them out. The best of both worlds under Dan Jones on Spotify. And y'all know Dan has some really strong instrumentals out there. So he dropped two albums out there. He dropped the White Album um, prior to Best of Both Worlds. And Best of Both Worlds is fire. It is a great collab between father and son. So you guys should really go and check that out. Like right now. Like if you listen to the Carter Six, as soon as you finish listening to the Carter Six, go look
And you
up.
guys been listening to the 6. We already know
Right. You
that.
ain't got to finish because it's not worth listening to.
Check out the TikTok page. We dropping some new magazine covers on there. Handle your business. Answer the questions.
Oh yeah, the what ifs has been blowing up on the TikTok page, Two Fat Guys Podcast 99. We did a What If magazine cover, which is what if Rikishi came back as Roman Reigns' wise man?
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Mm.
that's what we. Those are the kind of shenanigans that we're bringing in season 3, ladies and gentlemen. They are
I like
still in
that.
the comments talking. Jesus mercy. Y'all need to go to bed. Uh, thank you. We appreciate that, Courtney. We appreciate the congratulations. Thank
Going
you
the
so
other
much.
way.
Yeah, I know, right? But we're going to cut that off right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with us for the inaugural episode of season 3, episode 1. We do appreciate you. Thank you for just being part of this ride. Thank you for having fun with us. And we will see you next week. So, do me one favor, as always. Tell a friend to tell a friend that it's Two Fat Guys Podcast. Love y'all.
I
Be safe.
got a
Gonna
bad.
tell them the truth one time. I thought they knew.